Well, I promised that I would demonstrate how that ratchet disc works and before I reassembled this, and so I'm going to do that now. And I could come up with a 6-volt power source, but I do have a 9.6, which is considerably less than the 12 volt, and this will be good enough for demonstrating how this works. It just spins that disc in there, and I'll also show you how the motor works, just like any electrical motor. And so the next process is to reassemble our motor. And, let's do that right now. First thing I'm going to do is take this screw off of here. Just take that, set it right down in place like that. Properly here. Just a single screw on here that holds this together. Just like that. And this hole here leaves the adjustment screw exposed so we can adjust the tone on it. And this is just simply a process of adding our, let's see, put this on here, make sure we get the pin lined up properly. That's wrong. The foot going this way, it only goes one way. So you can't mistake getting it the wrong way. However, this disc can go on wrong if you're not careful, which somebody had done in the past. Get our disc lined up with the pin. Like that. Flip this over like that. Doesn't matter much how you line up the bell, because it's essentially just around here. This here. Looks like it needs some paint overspray on there. Painting something else. Carry the bolts, come up from the bottom. And what does make a difference? I'm not sure that I mentioned earlier, but I was able to read the date which is inscribed on the name tag for this. And this horn was installed, the date on the horn is the date of the vehicle that it was installed on, as I understand it. And the date was 7/1930. So that would be July of 1930. This was installed on a vehicle. There's one. And I've got to repeat that process over again several times. And I won't bore you with watching me put in all these bolts, but I'll finish assembling it, and I'll be right back, and we'll test it and see how it sounds. Alright? Okay, now we have our horn all assembled, and I did want to point out that the bracket normally would be mounted directly opposite or directly above where the name tag is. Here's the two holes for the name tag. I haven't put it back on considering getting a replacement one to put on there, so I just left it off for now. I have the original, but it's indistinguishable other than the engravings. So the two long bolts with the lock washers I put in the position where the regular mounting bracket would have been, right here. You can see they're still loose because they're too long to tighten up. The rest of them are all tightened down. We have our wire, comes out on the opposite side. So the way this would mount is the bracket would be hanging here, and this would hang underneath of the light bar. Okay, so and the name tag would be here, so you could see the name tag if you're standing right in front of the vehicle looking over the light bar. And I even read an article that said if you were in the right position, you could see the name tag from inside of the car, but you wouldn't be able to read it unless you had really good eyesight. So the next thing to do now is to try it out, see how it sounds, and I'm going to hold it between my legs here. I hope I have this in frame. And as I said, I don't have a 6-volt battery, but I'm going to use this 9.6 volt. It's my battery powered drill battery. And as you can see, it works. And it would be a little bit deeper sounding perhaps if it was just a 6-volt battery rather than the 9.6 volt. And I can adjust this. If I back it off, I can back it off so it doesn't do anything other than make the sound of the little motor running in there. But that's about the optimum that I can get it with it being on a 9.6 rather than a 6-volt battery. So there you have it. There's our Sparton horn installed on a 1930 Model A Ford in July of that year. And now you should know how to put one together, take it apart, put it back together, and make sure everything is in the proper orientation. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you'll comment and give me some thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Bye.